I wish you a pleasant viewing of the new video.
All right. So I open up Stumble Guys, right? Just planning to chill, maybe win a few rounds, feel good about myself. I even told myself, no stress today. I'm just here for fun. You know, those positive gamer vibes. Deep breaths, cozy music, a cup of tea next to the mouse. I launch into the first game, and everything looks normal. The map? Simple. Jump here, slide there, spinny thing, avoid the hammer, basic stuff. So I'm running, I'm focused. I even do that little side, jump, dive move pros do just to flex. And that's when I see him, the duck, a guy in a full-on bright yellow duck costume. He's not even playing the game, he's walking backwards, just vibing in reverse. I go to pass him, and bam, he body blocks me right into the spinning platform. I go flying, I bounce off another guy, somehow do a flip, and land face first in the slime. First match, first round, 27 seconds, eliminated. I just sat there, staring at the screen, blinking slowly. Did I just get ducked? My tea was still hot, the game barely started, and my soul had already left my body. But it's okay. You know why? Because this is Stumble Guys. And in Stumble Guys, revenge is always an option. I click play again and whisper, find the duck. Match 2, redemption time. I'm ready. I've cracked my knuckles, adjusted my chair like I'm about to win a championship. And this time, no mercy. The map, speed circuit. 2 laps of pure chaos. I start strong, like actually strong. I'm sliding through the boosters, dodging hammers, jumping like I'm in the freaking Olympics. I pass half the lobby. One guy falls off the edge. I whisper, El Bozo, under my breath. Confidence, sky high. Then it happens. I see a shortcut. You know the kind? Where only real gamers go. I dive, and I actually make it. For 2 whole seconds, I feel like a genius. The Einstein of Stumble Guys, but the game had other plans. I bounce off the platform weirdly, spin, land sideways, and bam, I get launched backwards. Like, not just a little back, I went from second place to somewhere near Narnia. And while I'm crawling back through the shame pit, some kid named Poop Master 42 flies past me and qualifies. I don't even know how I ended up upside down, but I'm rage rolling through the level at this point. Lap 2, disaster. I mistime the hammer dodge and get yeeted directly into a wall. Controller vibrates, but so does my soul. I cross the finish line, 15th, out of 16. The music plays like I accomplished something, but we both know the truth. I sit back, I exhale, and I whisper, okay, no more shortcuts, only violence. Match 3, it's a team game. I see the teams get auto-assigned and I think, all right, maybe this will go smooth for once. Spoiler alert, it did not. The game mode is that one where you grab eggs and throw them in your team's basket. Simple? Sure, but only if your teammates have actual brains. The round starts. I grab an egg, sprint back to base like I'm in the Olympics. I turn around and I see chaos. One guy is doing jumping jacks in the middle of the map. Another one, not even joking, is throwing our eggs out of the basket. I'm yelling at my screen, bro, that's our points. What are you doing? And then one of them grabs me. Not an enemy, my teammate. I'm holding a golden egg. He tackles me and we both drop it. Meanwhile, blue team is dancing on our basket with like 16 eggs already. We have 2. So now I'm doing everything. Defending, grabbing, attacking, screaming, crying. But you can't 1v8 a team game. And right before the timer ends, someone on our team literally walks into the enemy base and scores for them. Like accidentally, or maybe on purpose. But the scoreboard doesn't lie. We lose. I'm eliminated. I don't even know what happened. I'm not mad anymore. I'm just disappointed. That wasn't a team. That was a social experiment. And I was the victim. All right, match 4. I'm done messing around. No more funny business. No more shortcuts. No more trusting teammates named Baby Fart 420. This one's solo. Just me versus the world. The map loads in. It's that one with the swinging axes and slippery slopes. Tough, yes, doable. Also, yes, if you don't panic. And this time, I'm on fire. First to move, first to dodge. I'm slipping through obstacles like I coded the game myself. I look to the left. Players are flying off platforms. One guy does a flip midair and lands in the void. Meanwhile, I'm smooth. I'm clean. I'm actually first place. I do a quick 360 spin for the flex. I wave at the camera. I'm living. Then, I get to the final stretch. Just one big jump left. One. And I hear the crowd in my head. He's gonna do it. I line up the jump, breathe in, and leap. And for a glorious half second, I'm flying, until I'm not. I clip the edge of the platform, just barely. Like the pixel decided, nope. I fall straight down, bounce off a slope, land back at the checkpoint. I yell. I actually yell. I scare my cat. I rush back up, no more games. I go for the jump again. This time I make it, but in that 10-second meltdown, I went from first to 9th, out of 10. I still qualified, but let me tell you, that win felt like an L. The game, it humbled me. And that's when I realized, Stumble Guys doesn't want you to succeed. It wants you to suffer and laugh while doing it. Match 5. Okay, this one was cursed from the start. I join the lobby, everything's fine. Smooth. Countdown starts. 3, 2, 1. And then, my screen freezes. Not fully, just like 3 frames per second. I'm pressing buttons. Nothing happens. My character's moving like he's stuck in molasses. But here's the twist. Everyone else is moving normal. I get pushed, bounced, slapped by a spinning hammer, launched across the map, all while my game looks like a slideshow. I'm screaming internally. This is not my fault. This is lag. I'm a victim. I finally get control again and somehow, I'm still alive. I see the finish line in the distance. People are qualifying already. I'm panicking. I'm doing wild jumps. At this point, I'm not even playing, I'm surviving. Then my screen freezes again mid-jump, and I'm just staring at a frame of my guy floating in midair. I'm convinced I'm done. This is it. This is how it ends. And then, the screen flashes, and I'm at the finish line, qualifying. I literally teleported from disaster to victory. I don't even know how. Did I break the game? Did the game feel bad for me? Did my router sacrifice itself to make that jump real? I will never know. But all I can say is, that was the ugliest, glitchiest, most undeserved win in history, and I loved it. The game tried to delete me. The lag tried to end me, but I lagged my way into greatness. Moral of the story? If your skill fails, just let the internet connection carry you. This was it, the final round. After all the drama, the duck sabotage, the lag dimension, the betrayal from my own team, I made it. The map, the spinning hexagon platform. One wrong step, and you fall into the void. No pressure, right? I take a deep breath. I tell myself, you got this. Just be smart, be fast, be ruthless. The match starts. Everyone's panicking immediately. Guys are sprinting like their keyboards are on fire. I play it slow, walk, observe. I take out 2 people early by cutting them off, cold-blooded. I'm focused. My hands are sweaty. My brain is operating at maximum power. 3 platforms left, 5 players remaining, and I'm floating like a pixelated ninja. One more guy falls, then another. It's just me and this other dude with a banana skin. We're both on the last platform. Blocks are disappearing fast. It's basically a dance of death. He jumps, I jump, he dives, misses. I'm the last one standing. The crown is right there, one jump away. My heart's racing. I line it up, take the leap, and I bounce. I don't land. I bounce off the edge like a trampoline and fly past the crown. I fall. The banana guy somehow respawns on the platform and grabs the crown. I sit in silence. I take off my headphones. I walk away from the screen like I just lost a national championship. Was it a glitch? A hitbox? Was the banana skin pay to win? Doesn't matter. All I know is, I was one jump away from greatness, and instead, I became a meme. Match 7. I load into the game and immediately think, oh, this is a bot lobby, easy win. Let's farm a crown. Everyone's got random names like Player9721 and Cool Guy 44. Nobody's emoting, nobody's taunting. It's silent. I'm walking around like I own the place. First obstacle, I breeze through it. Second, I moonwalk past it just for the flex. At this point, I'm literally talking trash out loud. Y'all even hear? Hello? Is this a warm-up lobby? I'm dancing at the finish line, waving to imaginary fans, but then, out of nowhere, bam! Some dude with a no-name skin shoulder checks me at full speed. I fly off the platform like a balloon in a hurricane. I'm stunned. I thought he was a bot. I respawn and keep going. But now I'm watching closer and suddenly, these bots are playing like esports pros. Perfect timing, flawless movement. One guy literally does a triple jump dive combo I didn't even know was possible. I'm panicking now. My whole vibe changes. I go from walking meme to sweaty tryhard in 3 seconds. I barely qualify, like dead last. I look at the scoreboard and suddenly the names update. They're real players, some kind of visual bug. So the entire time I thought I was clowning on bots. But really, I was just giving free content to someone else's YouTube clip. The humiliation, 10 out of 10, but also low-key deserved. Moral of the story, never underestimate a guy named Cool Guy 44. He might be a bot, or he might be an undercover legend. Match 8. Mentally, I'm cooked. I've fallen, been betrayed, humiliated by fake bots, and robbed of a crown by a banana. So this match, I go in with zero patience. The moment I load in, I'm already yelling, "Let's get this over with!" It's the punching glove obstacle map. You know the one, where the fists come out of walls like it's Smash Bros. First 10 seconds, punched. Second try, punched again. Third try, I get sandwiched between 2 gloves and launched into a pit. That was it. I stood up, walked away from the screen and literally said, "Nope, I'm done, I'm uninstalling." But I didn't quit the match, I just left my guy standing there. After a minute of rage staring out the window, I glanced back, and he's still alive. Somehow, everyone else was failing even harder. I grab my controller again, sigh, and try once more. And boom! Suddenly I'm in rhythm, dodging punches, jumping over pits. I'm Neo from the Matrix. I pass 6 people in 15 seconds. I qualify. I literally rage quit mid-game, and the game still handed me a chance. At that point, I didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or apologize to my monitor. This match was supposed to be the end. The point where I give up and uninstall, but instead, it turned into a comeback story. Just goes to show, even when life punches you in the face, sometimes all you gotta do is stand still and let chaos take care of the others. I thought qualifying would feel like a win. But no, the next round was Slime Climb, the ultimate ego check. The one where one misstep 1 second too slow, and you're gone. And it doesn't help that everyone suddenly turns into villains. You can climb up themselves. First attempt, I try to speedrun it like a hero. Spoiler, I'm not a hero. I get bumped, lose footing, and fall straight into the slime. Respawn. Second try, I'm cautious. Too cautious. Someone grabs me mid-jump and sends us both flying, mutual destruction. I literally yell, "Are you serious?" At this point, I'm not even mad at the game. I'm mad at myself for caring so much. But deep down, something snaps. Not in a rage way, in a focus way. I take a breath, lock in, and try again. This time, I let the chaos go ahead of me. I watch half the lobby trip over themselves, trying to be fast. I move slow, clean, deliberate. I time my jumps, avoid the trolls, breathe between every move. I see the slime rising behind me, but I don't panic. I've got my rhythm now. I hit the final stretch, spinning hammers, narrow beams, moving blocks. I keep going. Jump, slide, duck, dash. I reach the top. There's one guy trying to block the finish line. Classic. I juke him. One last dive, and I qualify. Not because I was the fastest, but because I refused to break. Sometimes you don't need to be great. You just need to hold on longer than the rest. Final round. It all comes down to this. One map, one crown, one shot. And of course, it's Hexagon. The floor disappears with every step. Layers crumble beneath you. No walls, no mercy. You fall once, fine. You fall twice, you're in danger. Fall 3 times, you're done. I spawn in, heart pounding. The moment the match starts, people scatter like bees, jumping, cutting each other off, burning tiles like it's a race to the bottom. I try to stay calm. First layer, decent movement. I keep my space, a few tight jumps. But then, someone drops in front of me, eats my path. Now I'm falling. Second layer, more chaos. People are diving everywhere, like it's a pool party gone wrong. I barely land. Keep moving. Think fast. Jump. 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 I look ahead. There's a huge gap. I don't have enough tiles left. One deep breath. I dive. Barely make it. Still alive. But I hear the sound of players falling around me. This is it. Final layer. Only a few tiles left. I slow down. Time every jump. Each one feels like a heartbeat. The last guy is across from me. He's burning tiles fast. He's trying to cut me off. I stay calm. Fake one way, go the other. He slips, he panics, he falls. And suddenly, I'm alone. One jump, another. Last tile. And then, silence. Victory. I won. After all the chaos, the rage, the near quits, the broken patience, I did it. The crown is mine. And the only thought in my head, I almost uninstalled. I loaded into the match already angry, not annoyed, not frustrated. I'm talking full-on, headset squeezing, don't talk to me angry. Why? Because I had just lost 3 games in a row. I got griefed by bots, slipped on a banana, got body blocked into a pit, and worst of all, I was this close to winning a crown. So this match, I wasn't here to have fun. I was here to get it over with. And of course, the map is the worst possible one. Punching gloves, rotating platforms, moving walls. It's like every annoying obstacle got invited to one big reunion party, and I'm the guest of honor. The first 15 seconds, punched, respawn. Second try, punched harder. Third try, I get launched between 2 gloves like I'm the filling in a regret sandwich. I nearly turned off my console, but I didn't. I just left my guy standing there, motionless. Didn't touch the controller, just stared out the window in silence. Pure gamer disappointment. But then, after about a minute, I look back, and he's still in. Not just alive, ahead of half the lobby. Everyone else was failing even